star showdown. The rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas A&M Aggies. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He said his message to his team in the locker room was very clear. This Big 12 conference race comes down to separating themselves today. They've done a good job all season long, but now they want to continue to ride that energy of this home team here today. The crowd has been crazy. They make it so hard for opponents to operate at the line of scrimmage, and he told his guys, we've got to make the fans stay engaged. It's on us to start this game off strong, so our fans make it tough on our opponents today. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Guys, top 5 matchup this late in the season. It feels like a de facto playoff game.
It is, man. This is the big showcase. Late in the season, you're proving to the committee exactly who you are, where you stand. I don't think it gets any better than this late season showdowns. A lot of time rivalries too, Jesse. These are the best.
David, you're right. And both of these teams have been on a collision course all year long. We knew that this game was going to matter a lot, so you know the intensity is going to be off the charts.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Texas A&M going quickly.
Hey, guys, we've been talking about this all week, man. What a showdown. Top 10 offense, top 10 defense. Who's going to come out and assert their will? And the defense wins the first battle. Getting in the backfield, creating the negative play, kind of dictating to this offense. The defense strikes first in this big-time matchup.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Unloads to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Taken down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Motion from the wide receiver. Reed. Out wide right, it's Craven. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Laterals it back. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Second and long here. Straight ahead, it's Owens. Showing off the arm. Got a little grass.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Right side, it's Owens. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
And this offense is a pretty smart offense, and they're going to use their guys and their weapons all kinds of different ways. And you see it right out the gates in this football game. Getting your running back in space, running the real route, getting him matched up on the matchup you want so you can take advantage. This offense will do this all throughout the game.
The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. To the back. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. In the red area, it's Simon. Nowhere to go.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Manning lets it fly. Caught. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space...
Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Quarterback signaling to his guy. Reed. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up because right now he's not playing well, and at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
From the gun on 3rd down, Reed shoots it to the left. He makes a catch.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama. Big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch of this Aggies offense, especially their passing attack. Still going to be tough to stop.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. Has it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Powers inside. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Aggies will try to move the chains on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Buying time to his right. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out in the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Rides to the back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Throwing Manning. Complete left side, Coleman. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And finally, their big play receiver gets in the stat column with his first catch of the game, and we're here late in the 2nd quarter. You got to give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've done a nice job taking him away and limiting his damage. Let's see if they can keep it up, though, because when this guy gets hot, he's virtually unstoppable.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Across the 45. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's got the 1st down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Making the adjustment. Throwing Reed. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarms that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got to...
Makes a grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Texas A&M going quickly.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Long way to go on second down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, it's Owens. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 5 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the home team in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Here's Manning to throw. Look out. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got to start to pressure the quarterback more. This offense had a lot of success. You got to make this guy feel uncomfortable. And the first drive, out of the half, they do exactly that.
And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Turning it on. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the
yeah, Pounds. I did my shit.
Texas A&M going
about to get my boy Lenoris back.
The offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go
Oh, we
again.
want that.
And here's the third interception of the night. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Out wide left, it's Brown. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
They'll need a bunch on second down. To throw, Manning. They're all over him. Right on target this time.
Almost got there.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Hart's going to spin it again.
Get the fuck out of here.
Can't make the play on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Fourth down, Manning. Fires immediately.
Gotta be a dog, Cam.
Runs through a man. He might have some space.
You gotta be a...
The 10.
Oh, man,
And
this
he
nigga
scores.
talking shit.
Touchdown, Longhorn. Horns are up, and the eyes of Texas are focused on building the lead against the Aggies.
And the Horns are capturing this momentum. Listen, a lot of angst, a lot of nervousness early in the game, Palmer, but now Texas in this rivalry game taking over.
Yeah, you're right. Hook them right now. They're just enforcing their will in this game. They're the more physical team at this point. Texas A&M, they've got an uphill battle here.
Turn, it's Russell. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Throws it back. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
We ain't worried about that
surprised by
shit.
this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Aggies want to pick up the tempo. Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just got rid of that one.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Reed. Escapes the pressure going right. Throws to the tight end. On the move at the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. The sure hands, it's Bussey. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out wide right, it's Craven. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Again, it's Reed. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defense...
Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end now in motion. The give to Brown.
Get out of there, elite.
There he goes.
Oh, my goodness. I might be
He's
elite.
at the 50.
I might be
At
elite.
the 30. Touchdown, Texas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. An
Damn.
impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback.
Sheesh. Sammy definitely pulled up to this
one.
one.
Bounds through the end zone, and it'll
Unexpected.
be a touchback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Reed. Right side, it's Craig. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Unloads to the wideout. Caught by Williams on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M going quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that.
Sam Cassell pulled up to this one.
See the surroundings, right? Like knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
You can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm.
Try to tell people this is my state.
Right now, they're doing
it's
what
my
they
town.
want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Let me pick it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass.
He know now, though. He know now,
Never
though.
had a chance. Second and long here.
Hope so.
Reed.
Yep.
And it's his fourth interception of the night. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, David, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
The Texas A&M offense.
Oh, I know he is very
upset.
He's going to say I'm cheating or something. I'm at his crib.
And perhaps it was the pressure. Perhaps it was just one of those days.
No excuses for this one.
Is coming to an end. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the
play this
football
type
earlier.
of
Now,
this style of like play all the time.
The tempo and probably I'm going to need these runs. I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
They're going to test the right
that's
side.
That's not going to work.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Quick give. It's Edwards.
That's how you tackle, boy.
Let's see if they decide to punt it. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fourth down, Reed.
Damn.
And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Texas A&M going up tempo.
They made me switch, and I didn't want to.
stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
We ain't got to do nothing to reinvent the wheel.
Throwing Reed. He lets it fly.
I ain't gonna make the tackle. That's me, Bo. Oh, he want to celebrate.
To win today, but here's the fabulous part of him. A late touchdown.
He want to celebrate. Help his ego out.
For the two. To throw, it's Reed. That one just came off his hand badly.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh, they wouldn't let me.
Out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical.
He'll take the deep shot.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy.
On first down, second down coming up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
Damn, it's crazy.
Third and long coming up. Manning from the gun on third down. Unloads it left. Got his man.
Leaker.
He's loose down the left side. The 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he added the extra point. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Edwards. Thrust that arm out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball.
That's what that belt do. Make you want to go to bed. Try to tell that nigga. Y'all know the vibes. Next time, you know, hopefully I can finish the whole game, man. Sore loser, I think.